The ozone blue corner, and Cherie from England.
Pow, punch, kick, wow. Drop him to the mat with the shoot now.
Here is one interesting lady, Cherie out of Gloucester, England. Took this fight on just 7 days' notice. She was preparing for a fight several weeks ago. Her fight fell through. So she takes this fight on just 1 week's notice. At 20 years old, she was bullied. She went and started studying mixed martial arts, went back and challenged the bully to a fight, lost the fight again, but earned respect. And from that point on, she has trained heavily in mixed martial arts.
Her keys to victory are attack early and often. She needs to end this fight early because she took the fight on short notice. She needs to close the distance.
Joining us now at the broadcast booth, none other than Super Fight League CEO Ken Pavia. Ken, we're seeing some great women's fights.
Please welcome to the ozone red corner, Colleen Schneider.
Super Fight League.
Colleen Schneider also taking this fight on very, very short notice. Trains under Joe and Melinda, Jake Shields. She has a degree in astrophysics, but loved working out so much that she started training full-time in mixed martial arts. She has also now become a chef and personal trainer. Watching what she eats, as you can tell, Phil, this woman is in spectacular shape.
Yeah, she has a hot little body on her. The keys to victory is using technical superiority. She has trained with a good camp. She has good skills. Stay long. Keep the opponent at the end of her punches. Take her to the later rounds. Although she took the fight also on short notice, she's in shape, training hard. You can tell by her body.
Another great women's fight here at Super Fight League. Our tale of the tape. We see a distinct height advantage. It's going to go to Colleen Schneider, and very close in age. Don't let the records fool you. The women do not get the luxury of picking opponents. They will take any fight they can get. And we go up to the ring, the ozone to Udom Thakur.
The weather in Chandigarh is hot, hot, hot. And now this fight is going to raise the temperatures by a few more degrees. It's only the second female MMA pro fight in India's history. In the blue corner, she weighed in at 59.5 kilos. Her style, boxing and kickboxing. Her record, 3 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw. From Gloucester, England, representing Team Trojan Free Fighters. Welcome, Cherie. In the red corner, her official weight, 59.2 kilos. Her style, MMA and wrestling, with a record of 1 win, 3 defeats. From the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada, representing Team SFL America. Welcome, Colleen Schneider. Instructions from the referee.
Okay, come on, set us. All right. 5 minutes, 3 rounds, no advancings. Okay, no gloves defense, okay? Clean fight, touch gloves. Go back corner.
All right, set to go for another women's bout. Joining us here at the booth, Ken Pavia. What can you tell us about these two ladies, Ken?
Man, we screened quite a few ladies for this fight. We wanted to make sure that we had a lot to live up to after our last female fight. So we want to make sure we had 2 girls that really brought the action. And these 2 girls and all the tapes we saw, attack. I think it's going to be a very exciting fight here.
Schneider with a low kick. Buck using the hands. Buck with the boxing background. Just missed with an overhand right.
Both these girls train at legitimate camps with other male professional fighters, so I'm
Nice
expecting
high kick.
a very technical fight.
Another nice high kick, spinning back kick. Taking the pains out of Shemenko here.
Be careful. I mean, you talk about the women. They don't get the opportunity to showcase their skills like the men. Both of these women taking it on short notice. You know why? Because they just want to fight. There's less ego involved with the women and more fight.
Absolutely, and these girls always have a lot to prove, so very often the female fight is the best fight in the card.
Double leg takedown attempt. Secures it right into side control.
Yeah, Colleen, that was a lightning fast shot, man. That was one of the best shots I've seen of the night.
Might have been, Jeff. Might have been. Let's see what Schneider can do here with side control. She has to free that head. Buck holding onto that head.
Yeah, Buck, as we said, an interesting story. She was bullied, and after she was bullied at 20 years old, she started training in martial arts, went back, challenged the bully to a fight, lost the fight to the bully, but the bully said, you know what, I respect you, and from that point on, Cherie Buck changed her life, and she has become a fighter.
Sounds a lot like my story, Jeff. When I was a kid, I was a bully, beat a lot of guys up. Kids went and trained. When they came back, I beat them up again.
Well, you know, Colleen has an equally interesting story. She has a degree in astrophysics from Berkeley, one of the top schools in the United States, and she decided to throw that all away and move to Las Vegas and punch people in the face for a living. So, got to give her some respect for her toughness, but we also know she has some brains.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed with
or
a
not
lot.
with that decision.
yeah, may have the question now. She is clearly in control right now, but Cherie Buck doing a good job of holding off the larger of the two fighters.
She's in control, but she's got to do something with this control.
Yeah, possibly regard. One thing about Schneider is that she's been training for a long time. Now, she just started fighting just a couple of years ago. But as you said, the power, it depends on who you train with, Phil. And she trains with some very powerful people in mixed martial arts.
Yes.
Yeah, the camp is very important. You're only as good as your training partners. Buck just not letting go in that head. Just holding on to that head.
Meanwhile, we hear John Wood in the corner. John Wood runs the Throwdown Gym in Las Vegas.
She locked the Kimura.
John Wood runs that Throwdown Gym in Las Vegas, where they have quite a few renowned professional fighters, and you know, she's getting her a fair share of training partners and coaching.
You okay?
Jumping away from the top position.
Yeah, she is definitely utilizing her position
Keep
skills and wrestling skills to keep Buck on her back. But Buck is trying to regard here. You got to give her credit. She could have went for a swept there. She's not taking a lot of punishment. She's keeping her head tight and trying to regard.
She's doing a good job, you know, stifling Schneider, you know, making Shimada have to stand this fight up. There's nothing going on.
Very, very tall and lanky is Colleen Schneider. She has a dominant reach advantage.
Buck to finish.
And she stands up. Nice leg kick. This is where you don't want to get in too close.
Buck's just got to go for it and get up here.
A breaks, stand-ups.
There we go.
Stand-ups.
Or wait for Shimada to stand you up.
Back to square one. Just a minute left in round one of a potential 3. And Buck coming in this time with a combination and a kick.
Buck letting the hands go. Schneider laughing at him.
Action!
Good check there by Buck.
Schneider uses very good footwork, though. She's circled away. I think the common mistake is for fighters to back straight up, sometimes with their chin up, but Schneider's doing a good job of circling away from the attack.
Nice body kick by Buck. Both fighters exchange leg kicks. Schneider using her reach well. Jab, hook.
Another jab gets through.
Keeping Buck on the outside.
Oh!
Everybody's trying spinning stuff after Shemenko tonight. Eat that right hand, says Schneider. Spin this. How's that taste?
Closing seconds of round number 1. Very technical bout thus far. I mean, they're showing great stand-up technique. Too late for Buck to catch that one. That's going to be a round that's going to go to Colleen Schneider in my book. As my broadcast partner Phil Baroni doing a little Bollywood dancing off camera here.
Here we go. Good kicks by Schneider. Schneider was chopping away. Good body kick there by Schneider. There's the double leg. The fastest leg Jeff saw all night. Buck was just relentless on that front face lock, just holding the head in position. There we see Schneider chopping away with body shots. Buck going with body kicks now. And a little late with the spinning back fist.
Lots of action out of the women. Schneider, as I said on my book, taking that first round.
Buck, the shorter fighter with the good hands, needs to get inside, move her head, get inside, and land some heavy shots. She can't let Schneider keep her on the outside where she's getting picked apart with those jabs and high kicks.
Round number 2 of a scheduled 3. And there she goes. She's getting in close and starting to throw leg kicks, but it's that oh, there we go again. Drops down. And that was nice, Phil. You gotta admit it.
You gotta give credit where credit is due.
Both ways, though, you know, you saw Cherie Buck make adjustments to her game plan. She didn't let Schneider stand on the outside and pick her apart. She closed the distance where she was actually in range. Unfortunately, it led to a takedown, but, you know, at least give her credit for making those adjustments.
It's hard to fight the taller fighter when the taller fighter takes you down for getting inside.
Yeah.
It's a great game plan. It's a great game plan by Schneider.
That's exactly what I was going to say, that lankiness. I mean, I mean, she's a very beautiful woman, but she has a distinct height advantage. She's much longer. The legs are longer. What are you laughing at, kid?
How does beautiful factor into this?
I mean, when you say a woman's lanky, they may take that as saying she's unattractive, but she's clearly, you know.
Well, I scored the first round 10-9 because she's good looking, so. You know.
Oh, come on. I don't like to refer to them as ladies. Ladies outside of the cage and women in there. They show sheer dominance. They lay it all on the line, and to me, they have more heart than some of the men you'll see step in the cage.
Sure.
Schneider maintaining the side control, looking to put a knee on Buck's arm. He's got a crucifix position.
You know, even though we're not seeing a ton of action, it's like a chess match. There's a lot going on here. You know,
Schneider's trying to sneak that arm in. She's trying to sneak that arm in. She's looking for a crucifix.
And yet we're seeing Cherie in the bottom being very active. She's not sitting there.
There it is. Look,
Yeah,
flexibility in the long, lanky reach of Schneider allows her to catch a crucifix position.
And you see Yuji Shimada pointing like a gun. That means that the woman on the bottom is in a dangerous position.
Hard elbows by Schneider.
Buck is tough. There's people in the front telling her to tap out. This woman's not going to tap out.
Hard punches by Schneider.
And as you said, Phil, that's where the length of the legs came into play. She just walked the leg right up, stepped through, and now there's some hard elbows being landed.
Yeah, that's going to leave a mark.
You okay? Keep up.
Yuji Shimada.
Keep up. On the side.
That's it. A decisive victory for Colleen Schneider as Yuji Shimada steps in.
Oh, she's cut. Buck has a cut.
Not only is she's cut, but she's mad. Look at her. She didn't want him to stop the fight. A big victory for Colleen Schneider. And what a great debut here at the SFL. Best
She
shots
won the
of
fight.
the night.
It's time to let her hair down and enjoy the night.
As I say, ladies outside of the ring, women inside of the ring, inside of the cage, I should say. And you see Cherie Buck being tended to. She is actually mad that Yuji Shimada stopped the fight. But a wise decision. I mean, when you're there, the arm is clearly tied up. You're not going to be able to intelligently defend yourself. She tried to hold it off as long as she could, but she was unsuccessful. Now up to Udam Thakur, our ring announcer.
Okay, Chandigarh. How did you like the fight? The second ever MMA ladies fight in the history of India. And ref, we're ready for the decision. Okay, your winner by technical knockout in 2 minutes 29 seconds of round 2 from USA, Colleen Schneider.
A big victory and an even bigger smile for Colleen Schneider. Winner by TKO in 2 minutes 29 seconds in another